the 405 line. So Lee knows.
I've done that all the time.
Lee knows.
Until about 11 o'clock, if you get in that line for the 405, you're going to be there for 40 minutes.
For 40 minutes. So you're a fucking asshole.
You have to cut it. You feel like an asshole. You have to cut your line. That loop to get from the 101 to the 405.
Yeah.
To go south is going to be 30, 40 minutes.
They weren't letting nobody on. Nobody was letting it cut yesterday.
Oh.
So I passed it and I go, I'm not going to the doctor. Right away, the pussy in me came out. I'm going to go home. I'm going to smoke some pot. Fuck this motherfucker. Fuck that. I got off at Haskell.
The next one, yeah.
And at Haskell, you get off and you hit Ventura. And you hit Ventura and Sepulveda. And guess what?
No line.
No line.
Right.
And I got on there and I even called the doctor. It was 10:20. My appointment was 11. I even called and said, I'm going to be 15 minutes late. I looked at the traffic was bumper to bumper. And I thought they closed the HOV lane. I realized I was in the HOV lane. That the poles on this lane on the outside. I got there at 10 to fucking 11.
Oh my gosh.
I got in, I walked in there, walked upstairs, I had my iPod on, I put on fucking Bush, as great as it. He came in. I mean, I was in my car by 11:30. In my car. So there was no thought. Like usually once I get to the doctor's office, if there's thought about the shot, that even scares the fuck out of me. I get nauseous, I get pale. You go right in the girl. I want to thank Miranda, who's she works for him. And what's funny because when I first started going to Miranda, the doctor Cole, the first visit, he was nice to me. The second visit, the girl came in, she was doing my uncle's stuff. And they're like fucking thugs, like they fucking love me. So she takes care of me because, and she calls me Uncle Joey because I'm uncles. So like next Friday they'll be at the ice house.
Oh, that's awesome.
They'll come up she comes up with her family, her cousins are all yoked up. In fact, when I was there yesterday, like they want to know when you got to do a jiu-jitsu thing. Is that true that you're trying Boyo Triste and Metamoris and shit? Like they always must be. That's awesome. So I don't even have to call the office. I just hit up on Facebook. And go, Miranda, I want to come in for my knee, and she'll say,
oh, that's awesome.
Last night, I got to send like a box. What's up, Cocklicker?
Nothing. I can only feel this movie coming in. So.
Day fucking 3 of Lee Sayat's workout. I'm
trying.
He's trying. He knows.
And the thing you told me was going to happen. So, yeah, the first day I went early in the day, and I liked it, but it was fucking, I slept the rest of the day. Like, I got home.
Your body went to shot.
Yeah.
You did 15 minutes on the elliptical.
I was going to try to watch you and Rogan, and I couldn't do that. I watched a little bit, but I probably passed out, and I slept probably from then. I woke up for a couple hours, but mostly all day. And then yesterday, Paula came over to one till later in the afternoon, and I was ready to attack. It wasn't. They have a lot of machines over there. But I could do 15 on the elliptical instead of 10. I was dying. And then I went to the bike, and a lot of people say that they get motivated by like the really fit people. And it doesn't do anything for me because I know I'm never going to be able to do that. So I look for the fat people, and I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of fat people here. And I just happened to be next to a chubby black guy. And Paula finished a little bit before me, and she said, I just want to get to 15 minutes on the bike. I was at like 6. And as soon as I got off at 15 on the dot, and as soon as I got off, the black guy like tapped me on the shoulder. He's like, "You got to 15, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Good for you for coming out, man. It takes a lot of mental stuff." And he's like, "I've been coming for 2 months. I went from 315 to 298."
Wow.
And I was like, "That's awesome." It did everything because I was dying, but like just that little bit of nice, because I would never do it, but that little bit of niceness, and I was like, I'm gonna look for him again now.
It's amazing from when you were a kid and you try to do something for yourself, people goof on you. I can't imagine like a Philly, like you get up in the morning, somebody's doing push. Hey, Rock, keep it up, cock. You know, it's like you get tortured. That's changed. That's changed.
Yeah.
When you go to a gym now and you see like this time I'm at the line, I see somebody 5 years older than me, 50 pounds heavier than me, and I'm walking. When they get off, I give them a fucking.
It's the best, isn't
and
it?
they feel good. You know why? You remember Christine Miller?
Yeah.
I was telling these guys in the podcast that Christine Miller used to work at the old gym in Jawa.
Yeah.
The fucking capital of gayness. And is it still there?
I think so.
It's still there. This is 15 years ago. This girl cared about me. One day she pulled me aside. She didn't want to embarrass me. She was good. I think the world was who I put goals. I signed just for the executive platinum deal. Wow. All you got to do is show up. Lee, it took me 3 months. I would drive there and look at the building and fucking, no parking.
Yeah.
No parking, because there's never any parking. And one day I said, this girl went out of her way to get me a membership. I went in there, I was arsehole, and I didn't even do the machine for the elliptical, and I was so fucking far behind. I went right for the bench press, curls, and squats, and I'm killing myself. And I had to be at that time, maybe 360. It was the beginning of the end. And this, every night, man, and whatever. So what? They were gay. So what? They come up to you and go, listen, man, we're here for you.
Wow.
So one guy came up to me and goes, I've been watching you. Work on your phone. He goes, I want you to take it easy. He goes, I come here every night and I see that you come. People are very supportive of the gym. It's not fucking, the country is suffering from an epidemic that we didn't know it was going to come to this.
Well, it's kind of fucked up that we have to pay to go somewhere to work out. Like, we told someone who were farmers, hey, we have to pay money to go get exercise. Like, what are you talking about? Just go out in the field and do work. I thought about that as I was paying the thing. I'm like, it's kind of fucked up that we have to pay to go.
But we're programmed for that. You're programmed to exercise. Your body needs it. But as technology started to make life easier, that's why you need to get.
Listen, at all these parks now, especially in Hollywood, North Hollywood, in the Valley, whether you go to this park, there's a park called Moore Park. There's a kids' park. They have a basketball court. They really deep in the baseball courts. On the other side, there's a walkway. This point that you can walk. You take Mercy up there. Mercy doesn't like playing at that park. She likes running around and playing at that field. There's a workout area. They have the pull-up bar and the squat machine. It's all body weight.
Yeah.
If they have one Hollywood Park, theirs is phenomenal. They have the treadmill without the machine that you're doing. And your legs better be moving because there's no control.
Yeah.
So you get on that motherfucker and your legs start fucking shaking. You don't know what to do. North Hollywood Park is the greatest secret if you want to lose weight. Like now I'm lazy. When I first moved here, my wife doesn't get up till 8 or 7. My wife leaves early in the morning. I would drop her off in the parking lot. I would get super stoned in the fucking car. Super jacked up. And I'd walk 4 times around. You walk around North Hollywood Park 4 times. See what happens to you. See what happens to you.
Oh, and that's perfect, but I don't know about for you. For me, I needed to pay to go to the gym because I'm never going to go to
Right, you won't go. You're Jewish.
Yeah.
You pay, now you got to get what's coming to you. You know, and then when they start hitting you for the 60s and the 70s, I told them not to go to like LA Fitness. There's a lot of gyms around here that just rip you up. Make you sign a contract. Dog, it's 2014. We ain't signing no fucking contracts.
Right.
And I know that it raises your commitment level to some degree, but at the other degree, the gyms don't give a fuck about your commitment. They give a fuck about your money. If somebody really cares about you, they care about your health. You follow me? At the Y, you go in and fill out paperwork that you don't have a job, and they'll give you a scholarship if you could show that you're a fucking worthless sack of shit. If you're just a worthless sack of shit, don't want to get a job, it looks like you're walking around the fucking North Hollywood.
Yeah.
But if not, it looks like you're empty. I'm telling you, man, people are supportive in these gyms. They're not there to fucking put you down. They're not there giggling at you like they were in high school. And when you see somebody fat and you make eye contact with them, that means the world to them.
Yeah.
That means the world to them.
Yeah.
I really want to get this thing going where I like to get like a club of jiu-jitsu guys that roll over 40 and get together once a week or something like that. In North Hollywood and maybe wrestle out in fucking North Hollywood Park.
That'd be great.
Guys over 40, the guys that are my age, that can really
No ego.
that I can really judge what I'm doing. The problem when you go to jiu-jitsu now and you're 50, you're rolling around with guys that are 25, and it sucks ass. They got shit that you don't got. I mean, the 25-year gap really sucks, it really fucking makes a difference. So, but no, I'm proud of you that you made the choice.
So I cut Diet Coke out. That's gone. Just water.
You're 25 years old.
And you know what?
It's all. I wish I was 25 years old now.
Yeah.
To tell you how easy it could be because you don't want to do this when you're 40. When you're 40, there's gonna come a time you're gonna gain 30 pounds. And you're gonna go, you know what? I already did this.
Yeah.
I did this, so this is coming right off.
Yeah.
But right now you're 25. Right now your metabolism, you could fucking eat a cake and it's gone within 10 minutes. It should be.
Well, not mine, but yeah.
It should be. Because you haven't kicked that motherfucking engine in. You got an engine.
Yeah.
In the 80s, there was Pennzoil. And Pennzoil's motto was either you could pay me now or you could pay me later. That stuck with me for my life. Those people that drive around and change the oil and their engine blows up. And they go, what the fuck happened? And that was their motto. Either you could pay me $1.99 now, or you could pay me $800 later. You're going to pay me. So you got to get into exercise.
Yeah.
You know, and I did it as a child. And when I got into comedy, I sold my soul so deeply into comedy that I go, who needs their fitness? You always need your fitness.
Yeah, mind, body,
You
soul.
always need to breathe. You always need that hour for yourself. That hour for yourself is so spectacular.
Yeah.
My wife left the other day. She came back. I could see that she was a different person. And I go, you got to do this 3 days a week. That fucking lunatic came home the other day when I did it. She was going to go back to work full time. I had to shut her down. Like, are you fucking crazy? You do part time with this human kettlebell, because that's what my daughter is. She's a human fucking kettlebell dog. Okay? You know, you carry her around all fucking day. You don't need yoga.
That's real.
You don't need weights. You don't need fucking stretching. So, yeah, and I said, there's a 6:30 yoga class Tuesday night. I go, go down there for a You talk to some people. Listen, man. When I talk to you, when was the last time me and you got emotional? We don't. We talk about podcasting or stupid fucking jokes, or Steve Simone and his podcast, or Rick Ramos, or a movie, or hummus. You know, it's really nice to talk to people that just want to talk sometimes. I think I go to jiu-jitsu because I'm going to be a world champion jiu-jitsu guy at 58 now. Because I sit with people and I talk to them about shit. It's something that I don't have to go look at Steve, because no matter what Steve and Simone and I talk about, within 6 minutes, we're going to be talking about comedy.
Yeah, it's true.
And you and me, within 4 minutes, we're going to be talking about, so what do you think of this guy? What do you think of this fucking jerk off? Did you see this fucking idiot's videos? You know, you're always talking about entertainment.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you go to a gym, it's
Normal
just
people.
be normal people.
Yeah, it's so true.
When I first started this fitness thing, I said, for me, when I first got off coke, I said, I want to get back to where I was when I didn't do coke. And I used to go to martial arts. So I went to martial arts school. So I went and visited them, and at every school, people would go, hey, man, you got a spot tonight at the Improv? Right away, I don't care how good the school was. I didn't go back.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want people talking about comedy. So I went to the school in Vermont. It's just black people. And conga drums doing kung fu with black people. You would do kung fu with black people?
No.
They're the most dedicated fucking kung fu students you'll see in your life. They'll get the chopsticks out. They'll take the chicken off the bone or either with a chopstick. They're fucking savages, black people. And that's where I went. I went down there. There was like 8 black dudes, you know, seafood Earl, whatever, white. And I didn't talk about acting for 8 months in there. Somebody said, man, I was watching the Spider-Man 2 with my kid, and I saw, is that you? And then you got to say, yeah, and they'll ask you what you're in. I didn't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
I just want to
Just
be
be
a
normal.
fucking guy, man, you know? You get sick and fucking tired.
All right, what status update me? You got it, what?
When I used to work in an office, and you hang out with them after work, you go to a bar, you think you're going to go to a bar and have like a nice drink, it's always talking about the boss sucks.
Okay, what'd you say? You need a VPN? Okay, so there are ways to get this for free, and the way that you do it, there are a bunch of them. Go to Google extension free VPN and allow it to run in incognito mode. Do you see any free VPN extensions?
artist. She works off on the side, but she does a lot of work for law enforcement. They were both contracted and asked to provide composite sketches. So you see each one of those. One is head on, or the face of, and the other one is a side profile. So those are what we have. Those are the only ones that we have that's suitable for public release. Naturally, the photos were far too graphic. It's unusual because the one shows straight hair and the one shows more curly hair. Yeah, I think if you look at the composite, it does show the hair coming down onto the forehead in a similar fashion as the. And of course, these sketches are online. You can find am640.com/unsolved. You see it also on our social media sites as well. It's every time I see these, it kind of creeps me out a little bit. This is a real person, yes. Do you feel like? I mean, I guess obviously with DNA, but do you feel like you're further along today than you were 3 or 4 years ago? I think just having these profiles, having the searches, having the ability to utilize science and technology, I think certainly we're further along in that we have profiles that are in the system. We've got a long way to go. And I know that it's been said many times on different cases before, but that genetic genealogy, it really is such a tremendous asset to us in solving not just old cases, but even very heinous, recently committed cases that we can use genetic genealogy. So the people that do look into their own family trees and genealogy, if they do choose to build their family tree and they do utilize GEDmatch, it really is a tremendous asset to us for them to opt in and allow their profile to be utilized in only very serious cases. These are only being used for sexual assaults and homicides. We're not looking for people through genealogy for the person that stole your neighbor's car. Right. Well, detective, fascinating case. It's a sad case. It's a horrific crime. I wish you all the best. I wish you all success on this because I'm interested to find out who would have committed such a crime. And in a long line of and the motive. Detective, thank you so much for your time. Thank you. I appreciate your interest. Coming up, we take a bit of an unusual turn. We'll actually highlight a case for a future episode. First, this is KFI AM 640. Time now for a news update.
I'm Jackie Gray, the KFI 24-hour newsroom. At least 6 people have been killed because of a rough surf along the coast of Florida. County Sheriff Tommy Ford says 3 men from Alabama drowned Friday night. Weekend number 2 was just as joyous for Inside Out 2. Pixar sequel collected $100 million in ticket sales in its second weekend. A 4-year-old California boy who wandered away from a campground in the Sierra National Forest was found safe and sound after spending 22 hours alone in the wilderness. Protect your drive. Next.
In this edition of the Marketers Report, Angela Zepeda, Chief Marketing Officer of Hyundai Motor America, discusses measuring audio.
The measurement capability within audio, I think, surprised all of us, but all of it's been extremely helpful, and we have seen a huge return on our investment. The methodology by which we're approaching audio and then seeing the real results with real numbers has helped us continue to invest moving forward. One of the things that's been really important for us is to see the extension of reach to new audiences that we could not really speak to before. We get about a 20% lift adding audio to our overall portfolio.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia gives marketers access to all, from national to local, every audience, live conversation, trusted influencers, and the insights needed you to grow. Not just a marketing company, iHeartMedia is your access company. If you're a marketer, go to iHeartResults.com. How's your group? Also, I'm Will Coleman, CEO of Alto. Stop holding your breath. Download the Alto.
Is your computer working again? All right, so just type in free VPN Chrome extension. Dude, I have a question for you. At least for right now, why don't you get ExpressVPN? You get 30 days risk-free, and then cancel it on day 29.
Need to hire? You need Indeed. Their all-in-one platform helps you attract, interview, and hire candidates all from one place. And Indeed's interview tool lets you schedule and conduct virtual interviews right from their website. Visit Indeed.com/credit. Deep in the heart of Temecula's wine country is the Deep Portola Wine Trail, the road less traveled in Temecula.
11 incredible wineries like Altísima, a fusion of traditional Spanish roots with a modern touch. Altísima offers exclusive tours and curated tastings, as well as a world-class restaurant and tasting room. Enjoy an elevated experience in their private members lounge with exceptional service. Voted best views in Temecula. Open 7 days a week.
Spend the day wine tasting, dining, and exploring in one of Temecula's hidden gems. Learn more at DeepPortolaWineTrail.com. Shop Macy's Backstage today for amazing deals on everything you need for summer. Get low prices every day at Macy's Backstage. Find a store near you at Macy'sBackstage.com. Off price, on trend, arriving daily.
Good with your gut. Your dog's immune system is based in the gut. A diet lacking in nutrients can cause itching, scratching, and a weak immune system. However, there is a solution. DINOVITE. Dinovite. It took a grand total of 2 weeks. The dog stopped itching, the hair stopped falling out. Try Dinovite for free. Just pay shipping and handling. Learn more at Dinovite.com/radio. Happier with every bite. Over a million helped with Dinovite. Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated in the best hearing aids of 2024 by USA Today. Audion Hearing.
Hey, can you hear me? Hey, if you go with CyberGhost, that's the one that I use. You get a 45-day risk-free trial. There isn't a just cyberghostvpn.com and you get a free trial 45 days. But that's all you need to get like 5,000 followers. And then you could cancel it on day 44 and go with ExpressVPN. You could do that almost probably the whole year with different services. CyberGhost? Correct. CYBERGHOST.
Listen to the Idaho Massacre on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search the Idaho Massacre.
When you're young, life is full of choices. Don't let opioids like highly addictive and deadly fentanyl take away your life and your choices with just one wrong pill. Find medically proven treatment options at choosemat.org.
With a 1-800-NO-COPS urgent legal update. Anyone charged with a crime may now be eligible for diversion, a chance to get a dismissal of the charges. If you've got a criminal case, you need to talk to the lawyers at 1-800-NO-COPS. 1-800-NO-COPS.
Need a new water heater? Don't panic. It's simple. Water heaters only. Low prices, 0% deferred interest financing, same day service. Call anytime, 24/7. Go to waterheatersonly.com. Waterheatersonly.com. The free iHeartRadio app has over 100 original stations, like 24/7 comedy. They were really donut holes. Back with the update. When you need to laugh, just open the free iHeartRadio app and search comedy.
Should we call someone? No, that's his face.
iHeartRadio. Free never sounded so good. KFI AM 640 heard everywhere live on the iHeartRadio app. I'm Steve Gregory. This is Unsolved. You can always contact the Unsolved team on the iHeartRadio app through the talkback feature. Just press the red microphone and record your message, tip, or show ID. We're going to do something a little unusual now. While wrapping up my chat with Detective Mike Gibbons from the Santa Ana PD, he wanted to also talk about the death of Ruby Rubio, a tragic case of a 15-year-old girl who fought back against someone who stole her brand new cell phone. Gibbons gave me a debrief on the case, and we'll hear it on a future episode. But I did want to play the audio from the Santa Ana PD's YouTube program, For the Record, a Homicide Spotlight. It features cold cases, and it's a little different from what we do here on Unsolved, but we wanted to give it extra attention. So here's the audio from the program, dated April 14th, 2021.
Hi, I am Jose Gonzalez, commander of the Crimes Against Persons Division. The Santa Ana Police Department always strives to utilize all available resources to involve the community in very difficult homicide investigations. For the Record, a homicide spotlight will be produced monthly to draw attention to unsolved homicide and cold case investigations. All segments will be shared via social media to encourage the community's assistance in capturing the suspects with the ultimate goal of providing closure to grieving families and friends. This month's segment of For the Record involves Ruby Rubio, who was 15 years old at the time of her death. On Thursday, July 3rd, 2014, around noon, Ruby and her younger sister were walking in the area of 1000 West Warner. As the two young ladies walked in the area, the suspect approached them on foot and asked for his time. As Ruby looked at her cell phone, the suspect grabbed her and took off running and falling. Ruby and her younger sister gave chase and saw that the suspect got into the passenger seat of a gray or silver Pontiac Grand Am vehicle that was waiting on Towner Street. Ruby was able to catch up to the suspect vehicle and jump on the trunk of the car. The suspects then drove off with Ruby holding onto the antenna. As the suspect drove south on Towner, the driver swerved back and forth to shake Ruby from the vehicle. Ruby subsequently fell and sustained a significant head injury. Ruby was transported to a local trauma center where she ultimately succumbed to her injuries on July 5th, 2014. Ruby's family was and is still devastated by her tragic death. Ruby's parents are here to give you a little insight about her and to ask for your help.
Marisol Hernandez is Ruby's mom,